What's up guys, John here, and today I'm going to show you guys 5 rarely talked about JRPGs for the PlayStation 2 that you might not have seen in like any other hidden gems or videos like that for the PlayStation or PlayStation 2. Now I have noticed over the past couple of years there have been tons of hidden gems videos for multiple systems, and I got quite a bit of PlayStation 2 games, so I wanted to find 5 games in my collection that you might not have seen before. So let's check it out.
I can't see shit! I can't see shit! Oh my god.
Okay guys, so before we begin, let me just say if I mispronounce the names of any of these games, I apologize. As we all know, some of these games have kind of funky names. So anyway, at number 5 we have Stella Deuce. So, what is Stella Deuce? Well, in Stella Deuce you work together to launch devastating attacks with team members. And it's over 50 hours of tactical gameplay featuring side quests and catacombs of trial. You can customize your inventory by fusing and creating items. And you also have high-resolution, hand-drawn graphics, bringing the world of Stella Deuce to life. That's pretty much everything it says on the back of the box, guys. I mean, honestly, this game is another strategy RPG, but it's pretty colorful, and it kind of held my attention. So I'm not going to say anything to kind of spoil the game. It's one of those ones I want you to go and find it, and definitely check it out. Stella Deuce for the PlayStation 2. Alright, at number 4 we have Magna Khemia. So, Magna Carta has a mediocre storyline at best, but where this game shines is its graphics and its battle system. So, this game kind of has the pseudo 3D graphics, more towards the 3D side when you walk around, with like the 2D pseudo 3D sprites. You guys will see what I'm talking about. But the turn-based battle system in this game is awesome. I don't know about you guys, but it really reminds me of the old 16-bit era battle systems and RPGs. One that I'm a huge fan of. I'm 35 years old, so games like this that take me back to when I was like 12 and 13 years old playing my first RPGs, I love that. Definitely look into this game if you can find it. It's not an expensive game. Magna Carta, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's for the PlayStation 2. Check it out. Okay, so number 3 is I got like a collector's edition box set for this game, but it's Magna Carta, the collector's edition. So pretty much Magna Carta, it's got that look of those early MMOs from the early 2000s. Although it doesn't play like an MMO, it plays like a turn-based RPG. It does kind of have that feel to it. Now, pretty much what this game is about is on the continent of Etheria, humans are a race known as the Yazan, and they uneasily coexist in the throes of an endless war. The leader of a mercenary group, the Tears of Blood, encounter a mysterious girl, Wreath, who has no recollection of who she is. Little does she know, this chance encounter will change the future of all Etheria. So yeah, it's kind of a bizarre premise, but not too bizarre for an RPG standpoint. But, it's a pretty decent game, and the collector's edition of this game cost me like 15 bucks. And I didn't buy it a long time ago. I bought this game maybe 2 months ago. I actually found it recently. But it's pretty decent. I probably played through about 30% of it. Just being honest, I haven't played through the whole game, but what I've played so far of it, it's pretty good. So, check it out. Magna Carta on the PlayStation 2. Okay, my number 2 pick is Sugentai Attainment. So one thing I know about Sugentai Attainment is the very few people that I've heard talk about it, they consider it a very special game. And that is for the thing that this game is most known for, and that is its riveting story. And yet again, this is another one of those games that requires a lot of your time. And I'm currently in the middle of a riveting game of Persona 5. So this is one I'm going to have to come back to, but I do plan on playing through this game fully in the near future and actually doing a review on it. Because again, this is a very special game. It's got a very special story. The graphics, they're okay. The battle system, it's okay. But basically this game is about a warrior who has inadvertently angered the gods of light by stealing the mystical treasure orb. As punishment, the goddess of light forever separates his soul from his body unless he atones for his sins by helping the people of Wallandia. Without a physical body of his own, the only way to change the fates of the people is to possess them. Will he find redemption in time, or will his soul be lost forever? So yeah, that's just the premise of the game, but I can't really get into great detail about the story of this game because I haven't played through the whole game. I honestly sat down and played it for about 3 hours, and I was in the middle of so many different games that I just couldn't sit down and finish it. But I do plan on doing a full review of this game in the future, and that is Sugentai Attainment for the PlayStation 2. Check it out. Okay, so my number one pick, I feel like this is the biggest hidden gem on the PlayStation 2. If you guys are fans of the Tales series, you guys are going to love this game. And that's Shining Force EXA, which is it's not a strategy-based RPG like the other Shining Force games. This game is just like a Tales game. Okay, so you guys that are looking for a new action RPG to play, you're in luck because Shining Force EXA is that RPG if you haven't yet already played it. This game is awesome. I can't recommend this game enough. If you're a fan of action RPGs or if you're a fan of the Tales series, you should definitely check out this game. Now, the first thing that really turned me on to this game is, it's just like all the other Shining Force games. You're looking for the Shining Force sword, or you're wielding the Shining Force. And in the beginning of this game, not to spoil anything, but I noticed that like the little town that you're in, it's so many different species and classes of people and creatures. And it shows a lot of diversity, and that really, really turns me on to this game. I have noticed that Shining Force EXA has risen in price a little over the years. It's still kind of a cheap game, but it is kind of hard to find. I haven't seen it sold a lot of places or online. So definitely try to find a copy before the prices get crazy on this one, because I just feel like this is going to be one of those games that in a couple of years, it's going to be one of those $100 games. And hopefully that never happens for those that want to play the game. But it's great. I can't recommend it enough. Definitely check it out if you like action RPGs. And that's Shining Force EXA. And not to be confused with any of the other Shining Force games. They are kind of like strategy RPGs. This is not like that. This is definitely an action RPG and one not to be missed. Shining Force EXA for the PlayStation 2. Check it out. Okay, so guys, those are just 5 games that I haven't really seen in a whole lot of top 5s or top 10s or hidden gems or, PlayStation 2 games that not a lot of people talk about. That's what I just showed you. 5 games that every time I see a top 10 or a hidden gems video, I'm like, why aren't they talking about this or why aren't they talking about that? So there's many more games, and I'll probably show you guys some more in the future. But those are just 5 games that you might want to look out for. Guys, remember to like and share my videos, and remember to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, peace out.